Typically, cruise RPM's 2,800. Depends if it's smooth air or not. If it's not, then I'll probably bring it down to about 2,600 RPM.
Got a reduction on it?
No, it's direct drive. So you've never been in a low wing, right? Or never flown a low wing?
Never flown one. I've been in.
Yep. And low wings are a little bit easier on takeoff and landings on crosswinds than your Cessna. Yep, a lot easier. Clear Mexico traffic. Stono's going to be departing runway 24 Mexico. Stick back a little bit. Need a little angle tack. Get the nose up. There we go.
Fine.
Oh yeah, little crosswind today. Not bad. Okay. And there's our VSI. We're climbing 700, 800, 900 feet a minute. And I got power back just a little bit. Alright, we're going to do a turn, head off south, get a few miles out, do some turns, let you feel it.
Okay, what's this one? It's compass? No, what is that?
No, that's a G meter on that. I've got a compass, but you can change it and have a G or a compass on that side too. Since I have two screens, I'll just prefer to have one compass and one G.
No magnetic compass in here?
This is a magnetic compass.
Oh, okay.
Yep, the remote is a magnetic.
So it jumps around a little more. And
Huh?
has the same problems with acceleration and
Does it?
UNOS or anything?
No. No. You got to make sure you don't have set it around any steel or anything magnetic. So.
I know there's compass errors, like
Yeah.
undershoot north, overshoot south.
Right, and you check all that, and then you have a compass deviation card.
So it is stabilized somehow.
It is, Oh yes. Yeah, it's a legal compass to fly with. Yeah, it's not too bumpy out today.
Actually calculating a crosswind there?
It does, yes, and it's got density, altitude, everything. See all the density, altitude configured, true speed, ground speed, crosswind. Yeah, it's pretty nice. The Dynon system, it's a really nice system to work with. And they're great people to work with. Customer support, really great. And you can change. It's like I can change the screen around, make it all one big screen. This is the screen I like. I got my flight display, my engine display, and then my GPS.
I can pull this up here?
Sure, go right ahead.
Pretty cool. You got a lot of visibility though, don't you?
Oh yeah, so that's nice on a hot summer day if you need a little bit of shade on a cross country. And you can get those, I believe, out of Aircraft Spruce. They're like, $200 or something like that. Or you can open it up and have all the great visibility of the open canopy.
A little bit, like that.
Oh yeah.
You forgot your glasses.
I left them at home, I think.
Oh, okay. Because now we're at 1,700.
Uh-huh.
Airspeed is 106.
Uh-huh. I'm just trying to find some smooth air.
It started getting pretty bumpy about 3,500 or so.
Okay, so there's no reason to go any higher then.
We came in about 6,500 is what we down here at. That big headwind though.
So there's level flight, and we got power back quite a bit. We're already true airspeed 124, 125, and we can continuous cruise at 2,800. So we can actually increase it quite a bit.
Is that miles per hour?
That's miles per hour.
Okay.
But see our true airspeed is configured for that, 126, 125. All right, gonna go ahead and bring power back. We'll do some maneuvers.
Have a fuel flow on it also?
Yes it does. Right there, 4.2 gallons an hour. And I do a turn my way. Nice, 45-degree bank steep turn. Excellent visibility. What I like to do is before I enter the turn is add a little bit of rudder and then the aileron. We'll do one your way.
I think it's small.
Yeah, you can turn right there and stick your wingtip in the ground and it just pivots right around it. Let's get out of the sun a little bit. Okay, go ahead and put your arm on there. Yep, there you go. And all you're going to do is rotate your wrist. You're not really flying it like a Cessna. Very little movements, about a half inch. You're going to do about basically every maneuver that you need to do. Pull back just a little bit. There you go, there's level flight. Or at least level of horizon. And you can add rudder if you want, or you don't even have to. It's a full moving rudder, so you have a lot of rudder authority there.
Can you fly it hands off and just stick your rudder?
Yep, you sure can. Go ahead. Put this back just a little bit.
Okay.
Want the video to get the sight picture. Yeah, go ahead and do a nice shallow turn to the right or left. And we have the UL power engine in here, which is 130 horse direct drive, air cooled, 8X system.
Paydeck, huh?
It's we've had excellent results with it. No issues in cold starting, hot starting. No issues on a hot summer day. They have engines anywhere from 98 horsepower to 180 horse engines. You can put in the Rotax, the Jabiru, the Continental, Lycoming. Viking engine has a complete Firewall 4 package. And they all, have their pros and cons.
Sorry, want back the other way?
Sure, go right ahead. Not a problem flying, getting this, 115, 120 miles an hour, very easy and saving a lot of fuel.
Take gas engine or 100 low lead?
I use auto fuel in the UL power. This is if you use auto fuel, they recommend 93 octane because it is a high compression engine.
Okay.
Oh, you're doing very well. Especially the first time ever flying experimental.
I am a pilot,
I know, but experimentals are just a little bit more sensitive.
I'm pretty new pilot though.
And guys coming out of Cessnas, they over control the aircraft quite easily. But the nice thing is, if you get yourself in any situation, I think it's a lot quicker to get out because it's very forgiving.
That's fine, a little nose up, doesn't it?
Just depends on our power setting. We got our power way back. We're only at 2,400 RPM, whereas the typical cruise power is 2,800. So the nose is going to be up just a little bit more, yes.
What does 2,800 feel like then?
See if we can get it up there today without being bounced around. See how the nose is starting to come down? It's level flight. There's 25, 27, 2750. There's 2,800. I trim it down quite a bit now. 131, 132. So what you do is you just get up some altitude, find some smooth air, and go ahead, it's your aircraft.
Okay, thank you, got the aircraft.
All right, go ahead and do turn left and right. Oh, you're doing excellent. How do you think it feels?
Different up here.
Different? In what way? Because you've never been in a low wing.
I've only done the
Right,
you know?
right.
Sick, you know. But it's not bad though.
No.
I'm watching the videos, you know, and I'm like, well, you know, that might be doable, you know. And I see you guys fly with the side stick.
Right, right.
It's kind of cool. I mean, it's right between the two of you.
Right, exactly.
You got the controls, I got it. I can see, you know.
Right, exactly.
So,
And you look at all the space we're saving too.
yeah, that's very nice. What was I going to say here? This ain't bad at sitting either.
No, it's very comfortable.
Not
You
bad.
at first you said it might not be very comfortable, but you can sit in here 7-8 hours, and you know you're just not wore out from sitting.
But you can't adjust the seat though.
No. So you can't adjust it in flight, but you can adjust it with padding and stuff.
This ain't bad height though. I mean, it's
No.
about the right height.
You might need a little bit more cushion, if you was flying for a long time, just to see over the nose a little bit more. And every engine and every prop and every configuration is going to fly just a little bit different.
Yeah. Okay, how does it fly slow flight then?
Okay,
If you wanna
now let me show you some slow flight.
go, we're coming into land because you're going to land it, so.
Yep.
All speed's right around what, 40?
It's 50.
50? The other one's probably about 40.
Yep. Yeah, there's in the 60s. So you'd be coming in approach about 60s.
That's
65.
right?
Yeah, sure. Yes, I haven't trimmed it, so the stick is going to be a little bit heavy.
Okay, got it.
Not too bad. And that's not even trimming the aircraft, so it's very you can very much control it.
Can I make a little turn here?
Sure, go right ahead.
You flown this into Oshkosh yet?
Oh yeah, several times. You've never.
You don't know what you do there, you know? I've been there one time.
Yeah, it's fun to fly in.
I came in a Piper Cub.
Okay, that'd be fun.
A buddy out of St. Louis over here. Flew it up there.
Okay, I'm going to clean it up.
Okay. It's all yours, right?
Yep, I got it.
These are all fuses.
They are. Uh-huh.
And
Or circuit breakers. Got radio, landing light strobes, nav strobes, and then I have a backup fuel pump. The UL Power has two electric fuel pumps. One's continuous running all the time, and then I have a backup one for emergency situations.
I don't know why they don't do that in cars.
Oh, yeah, as cheap as fuel pumps are, exactly.
You know? It's like they want them to quit on you. Give you a check engine light and you go get your pump change, you know?
Right, exactly.
And this is just radio?
Just a radio, NavCom.
Okay, so you set up your navigational frequencies here?
I mean, no, it's not a NavCom, it's just a comm radio, yes, I'm sorry. And they don't make this anymore. That's the SL40, which now we're selling our packages of the Garmin. They have a radio and intercom for the Garmin. I mean, not Garmin, but the Dynon. And that's what we sell in our package. Well, you want to go head back and we'll do a landing?
So now you do your VORs. How do you adjust those frequencies?
Well, I don't have a VOR in here. Or I guess I could do the VORs off the GPS.
Okay.
Because this is a GPS, so I could fly the VORs through the
VOR
GPS.
radio in here at all.
No.
Which doesn't seem to be really an issue. I fly with my phone most of the time.
Yeah.
And that's how I got down here.
Is that right?
I use that AVARE. AVARE, if you heard that one? Yeah, it's good. Good program. I love that one.
All right, well, let's head back and we'll do a head in for a landing.
Okay, now is it both tanks or just one? Yeah, use one at a time or what?
One at a time, because it is a fuel injection engine, so I'm returning about 25 gallons an hour to the tank that I'm using.
That way I read something online about they had the vent tube in the wrong spot or something in the first ones, and it was they changed it or something.
I can't recall what that was about.
Oh, it was a YouTube video or something. Maybe it was a forum.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess they put the vent in the wrong spot and it was back or something. I don't know.
Alright. Yeah, the temperatures on the UL powers, the cylinder is 230, 240, 250, 242. It runs very, very consistent with each other. Our oil temperature is 197. It does have a thermostat in the oil cooler. So if it's a cold day, it's not going to go through the oil cooler. Right there, 197. The highest I've ever seen it was about 210, and that was on a 100-degree day. I believe the red line is like 235, 240.
The UAL now, does that come assembled, ready to go?
It does. Yep, ready to bolt on.
Follow maintenance plan then with them?
Yeah, you do.
And then is that the annuals then? Do you do your own annuals?
Do your own annuals, yes.
Or is it something you got like the Continentals and stuff, they have to be done by somebody else, right?
No, I mean, if you're the builder and the manufacturer of the airplane, you can do your own annuals on
the power plant was separate from
No, it's all the same.
From the airframe.
No. Mexico traffic signal is going to left go to runway 24 Mexico.
Yeah, George wouldn't like this.
Too bumpy?
Yeah. That guy owns his own company. He does, works with me out there at work too, but he does a bunch of stuff with manufacturing of, sells a lot of models.
Oh, okay.
The guy's really, really good.
What kind of models?
Yeah, I've talked to him. He's pretty good. I know the stuff he does on the airplanes, it looks very good. But I'm done, it still looks all tie string. He's done, it looks like a picture.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, what we're going to do is beam the numbers. We're going to bring back power, pitch the nose up just a little bit to bleed off the airspeed, and then start lowering the flaps a little bit, and then start our descent to final. Alright, start bringing the power back. Bring the nose up, bleed off the airspeed, and lower the flaps. And trim it just a little bit. Mexico traffic signal is turning base to final for 24 Mexico.
So is this one faster than the cruise?
It is, yes. It's about 10 miles an hour faster.
So not that much.
No.
Much better to fly.
I mean, they've both got the pros and cons. I like this low wing is very, very stable. It's got a little bit more dihedral, a little thicker wing core. It's a little bit more stable. But the cruiser, it's a high wing, so you got a little bit better visibility. Mexico traffic signal is on final for 24 Mexico. And got the flaps all the way down. And we'll shoot for somewhere in the 60s. A little bit of wind today.
Yeah.
I think it's gusting about 20. And just let it settle. Ease back the power. And right there on the center line. Keep on going back with the stick. And the brakes. Well, what'd you think? Yeah, it makes a really nice cross-country aircraft. I mean, you can actually cover some ground. You know, you get to cruising altitude, get it going 125, 130 miles an hour. It'll just keep on going. I've got two 15-gallon tanks, burns 6 gallons an hour. A little bit of breeze in here.